Welcome back to Rock Reacts, MAPHRA. You guys love her. I love her. Let's get into this. The MAPHRA squad in the house. And hopefully, Beastwick shows up this time. I don't know. Comments below. Everybody's like, where's Beastwick? If I was Beastwick, I'd be like, dang it. What have I done to myself? Now I got to watch all these. Yeah, I mean, that's the full-time job being Beastwick, at least. Sure, it's a good job. Hopefully it's high paying. It's a big, tough job. So this is the plot in you, Silence. So I don't know the song. It's a vocal cover. I don't know the original song, but I don't really care because I love MAPHRA. Whatever she does, I'm down for it. So let's get into it.
I don't feel youthful. I don't feel sad.
Oh, totally different. Okay. So before we go on too much further, my name is Jim. I can stutter if I want. I get so excited. I'm a professional singer. I'm really excited about that. And a professional vocal coach. So I'm going to analyze her vocals. So far, I've never heard MAPHRA sing like this. Is it MAPHRA? MAPHRA? That's very posh. MAPHRA or MAPHRA? It depends on kind of what part of the town you live for and how much your annual income is. You either say MAPHRA or MAPHRA. Sorry, but she's singing in a way I've never heard her sing like this, kind of quite sedate, quite kind of low key, right?
I don't fuck with these pills
anymore. So she's a little bit of the bleating kind of vibrato. When I say bleating is it's quite slow and thick. More. You hear how it's kind of really deep as opposed to more, like a traditional vibrato, or what would be kind of more shallow. More. She's going more a little bit. It's a little bit. I'm not doing it exactly okay, right? But I'm showing just the difference. But I don't know. Stop. Let's go on.
These days move so fast, and I'm starting to notice the ones I held closest take more than what they give back.
I know you guys are probably like, hey, I can't hear her. It's only because the way that's mixed, I have to check the sound before, so I look at the dial here. I don't listen, right? So any people, I'm not a pre-listener, right? But I have to check on the thing, the little meter, and to see does it go. And later on, it goes super loud. So you're good. Then you'd be like, oh God, turn it down, man. It's not me. It's just the way the video is, and that happens sometimes. So just deal with it, right? But she's so soft. Her voice, it's such a beautiful, she's so versatile to go this beautiful, soft, kind of like airy but light. Listen.
Take more than what they give back.
Take more than what they give back. So there's a little bit of vocal fry. Take more than what they give back. It's light. It's soft. A little bit of vocal fry. Good chord closure. Just fantastic. Really versatile.
Yeah, I used to seek violence. Now I use silence. It's my proper means for attack.
I can sense something.
Took a lot of time, but I'm not complaining. Took a lot of paranoia moving through the stages. Every single time I get the feeling that I'm breaking. Think about another time when I was fucking nameless. Mark my words, this ceiling comes with separation. When you get this tape, the feeling comes with desperation. Beat me down, rip my heart in two. There's nothing that you can take. I know it's true.
Oh my God. Every time I hear her, she just gets better and better. Like that whole part there after when it started to kind of amp up, I was just like, she's just like, and I don't know if it's like, I mean, it's just the songs that I'm hearing. I'm like, oh, that's even better than last one. Like every time I hear this, she's got a bit more kind of the higher kind of crispy distortion than just really low. Like she still has good low larynx, but she's getting a little, like in there, in that range, rather than just like there's a lot of, usually there's a lot of like kind of lower arytenoid, and I like, I'll just go back to, I'm not sure which note she's doing here, but let's just go back. I'll go back here for a second. Desperation! Desperation! There's a real low arytenoid quality to a lot of it. That has a little bit kind of higher, and it could be just because, oh, and you know what? I always pause it on the greatest parts. That is like a perfect MAPHRA shot. Just that, you know, outrageous, like incredible vocals. So it's, yeah, just blown away by this. Oh, that. I know it's true. But she's like really leaning into that, really belting, and I don't want to like I can't do it right. It sounds like an excuse. I can't do it right now. Like I did yell, and it's late here, so I'm trying not to get thrown out of my apartment. But she's so good with keeping her throat open. Like that's the thing when people get into those, let me by. Like it's hard to get up in that, and what happens is people start to force, and they'll go, let me by, and you can hear that's all strained, but she keeps it really open. Let me by. It's really. You really kind of have to, like, if you're not used to singing with that really wide open throat, low larynx, really loose in there, it kind of all starts there. I'm gonna get thrown out, but yeah, but if you're not used to that, people will close down everything. And that's where, like, when we close down, we tend to put too much strain up in our voices. But she just masters through this. And she's really good with, like, she's getting some good, like, bright chord closure on some of those higher notes. Like, I'm just going to go back. I'm not going to stray too far. I'm going to come back to this. But, like, I just want to go, like, in this part, she really leans in when it starts to pick up. I wanted to point out this one part. Like, let's see. Right here. Right here. Right there. So she's going really quite breathy. She kind of directs the sound. She's leaning into it a little bit more, like kind of leaning the breath up against the vocal folds to give it that power, and then like stretching the vocal folds. Kind of to stretch the vocal folds, and it gets a brighter sound, like a more, I mean, you could hear, like, listen where it goes soft and kind of airy. So she's, leaning into that, I don't need it. Because you hear that kind of, I was brighten that up. She's just so good at it. Let's go back to the other part. I know you get back. Here we are around this part here. I didn't want to reverse time completely here, but yeah, we're here.
So let me be around the skies, tread this road to the
In that part, yeah, okay. Like I'm stopping a lot, but just shut up. Just deal with it. Like, fuck. I just have to point this out. Okay, this is where she's doing that again. Like,
So let me be around the skies.
oh, I miss gosh. It's kind of leaning in that and brightening it up. Well, Miss Scott, you got just it's so good. Like this, like I'm not doing it justice. I know, right? So shut up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you to shut up. It was the other the person next to you, not you. Anyway,
Tread this road till I've gone too far. Left in peace, kept in bites. Burn this life for the next to start. So let me be. Let me be. Let me be.
so you hear that? Bye. She's really keeping all that open. You can hear, bye, let me bye. Like it's like people talk about. You might hear like people talk. I've seen a ton of videos on that vowel modification, and you have to do this with your vowel, and that's a really open vowel. Bay. Well, it's not so much the saying bay, but this part. Let me bay. Let me buy. That's where it comes from. The open. I mean, you trust me. If you start working with that, if this is kind of your thing and you want to do that, start working with it. Just being able to. You think of a yawn. Like that's kind of where that all starts. Right? Listen to it. Let me buy. And like there's a lot more to it really than that. Like you have to really understand your support and vocal fold closure and stuff like that. But that's a real good start. Because it's not the most important part of everything, but like that's a really important part because most people close down. You know yourself. Like if you're trying to sing, but she's so good with this, going back and forth. Like she's like leaning into it and then coming back, leaning into it. So listen. Oh no, it's before this, right? So listen here. Yeah, let me be. So she like really like just versatile with the dynamics. You know, let me be. Kind of, and she does it all through this part. Oh yeah. So left in peace, kept in thought. To going like left in peace, kept in thought, and pushing through, and it's just like dynamically. It's just that's why the meter was reading like, oh, it's too loud. Turn it down. Ooh. Yeah, see, I'm dying to love. Like the word is live. She's not saying I'm dying to live. That's very kind of closed down. I'm dying to live. So love. But you can say live. You can still do that, but with that open throat. But she's just leaning into the full openness of all of that. You know, you could still, there's a thing, it's not easy to do, but open here so you can say live. With that open. So it's like open here and then close a little bit higher to, anyway, I'm like, yeah, I know, sorry, this is like, a lot of this is like TMI, man, but this is only this is educational purposes, so go have fun somewhere else. Go watch a cat video if you want to have fun, man. This is not the place for it. Just kidding. I love you.
Now celebrate the fact that I have proof. A state of mind I never tried.
So sweet.
I know that it's all my fault to justify the darkest times. Means you never had control.
Oof.
Means you never had control.
Oh, listen, I love that. Means you never had control. So I think, I don't know, I haven't heard her speak, but I would reckon by that she might have like kind of a low speaking voice. Never had control. Because it sounded like she was easily getting down into that. But this part before that, like, listen, she's like almost not making sound. It's just so light. Like, oh no, sorry, right before that. Yeah, hear that? Means you never had. She's really backing off that. No, like almost no air coming out as she's doing that, which is like really good, just dynamically incredible.
Means you never had control.
Wow. A little glance to the camera. This thing has like almost friggin', oh wow, I've never seen her like kind of off, like looking off camera like that before. Like kind of, that's like the end of it is weird. Yeah, that was cool. I'd love to see her live. Has anybody seen her live? I mean, I think she would be really cool to see live. She just keeps getting better from what I have seen so far. Like every time I see a new video, I'm like, oh, that's even better than the last, man. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of that? What other MAPHRA should I check out? And are you in a MAPHRA squad? Are you Beastwig? Down below, give Beastwig some grief, as you always do. I love you guys. Thanks very much for watching. See you on the next one. Rock Reacts. Also, you can join me on Patreon down below if you're still here, if you haven't clicked off. And like and subscribe. Oh, that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching Rock Reacts. See you on the next one. Love you. Bye.